Welcome back. As the last leaves fall and the city's energy shifts, New Yorkers everywhere are starting to wonder what the upcoming winter will bring. The anticipation is in the air. Will we be digging out from under mountains of snow, or will this season offer a gentler touch? Today we're diving deep into the forecast for the winter of 2025 to 2026, exploring what's in store for the city that never sleeps. From the bustling streets of Manhattan to the quiet corners of Brooklyn, winter transforms New York into a wonderland, sometimes magical, sometimes challenging. As summer fades and the crisp air settles in, everyone's asking the same question. Will this winter be another brutal season, or are we in for something milder? The memories of last year's relentless storms are still fresh, and many are hoping for a break. This year, we're turning to the Farmers Almanac, a trusted old-school source for long-range forecasts that's been guiding generations of New Yorkers. The Almanac combines time-tested methods with a bit of weather wisdom, offering a unique perspective on what's ahead. Last winter was relentless, with heavy snowfalls and biting cold that seemed never-ending. But according to the Almanac, there's reason to be optimistic this year. The forecast hints at a gentler season ahead, with fewer extreme storms and more manageable conditions. The theme for this winter? Chill snow repeat. Expect a steady rhythm of cold days and snowy nights, but without the overwhelming intensity of last year's weather. It's a classic New York winter. Enough snow to keep things interesting, but not so much that it brings the city to a standstill. Expect classic cold and snow, but not as extreme as last year. Families can look forward to snowball fights and sledding in the parks, while commuters may find the daily grind a bit less daunting. Still, it's wise to be prepared for those occasional surprises that New York winters are known for. We're looking at a winter with ups and downs, cold snaps, snowstorms, and brief breaks of sunshine stretching well into March or even April. The weather will keep us on our toes with periods of calm followed by bursts of wintry excitement. It's a season of changing rhythms, where no 2 weeks are quite the same. So, keep your winter gear handy. Coats, scarves, boots, and gloves should be within easy reach. Whether you're heading out for a walk in the park or braving the morning commute, being prepared will help you make the most of the season's beauty and unpredictability. Let's break down what to expect and how to prepare for a safe, comfortable New York winter. From tips on staying warm to advice on navigating snowy streets, we'll help you get ready for whatever this season has in store. Stay tuned as we explore the details and share everything you need to know for winter in the city. For more than 2 centuries, the Farmers Almanac has been a trusted companion for people across America, helping them navigate the changing seasons with a blend of wisdom, tradition, and a touch of mystery. Since its first publication in 1818, this humble book has found its way into homes, barns, and even city apartments, offering advice not just on weather, but on gardening, fishing, and living in harmony with nature's rhythms. What sets the Almanac apart is its unique forecasting method, a secret formula that's been closely guarded for generations. This formula weaves together the cycles of the moon, the activity of sunspots, and subtle patterns in nature, all to predict what the coming months might bring. It's a fascinating blend of science, folklore, and observation passed down through the ages. While it may not rely on satellites or supercomputers, the Almanac has earned a special place in the hearts of many. For countless families, reading the new edition each year is a cherished ritual, one that sparks conversations, stirs memories, and inspires plans for the months ahead. It's a tradition that connects generations, inviting us to pause and wonder about the world around us. Of course, the Almanac's predictions aren't always spot on. It claims an accuracy rate of about 80%, but independent studies suggest its forecasts are closer to the odds of flipping a coin. Still, there's something undeniably fun about seeing how its long-range outlooks stack up against reality, and debating whether this winter will be mild, wild, or somewhere in between. For many, the Almanac is less about precision and more about inspiration. It's a playful way to get a sense of what might be coming, to start dreaming about snow days, cozy nights, and winter adventures. Whether you're planning a ski trip, prepping your garden for the cold, or just hoping for a few snowflakes, the Almanac gives you a reason to look ahead and get ready. Think of it as a conversation starter, a way to bring people together, share stories, and swap predictions of your own. It's not a guarantee, but it's a spark for curiosity and community, especially as the days grow shorter and the city settles into its winter rhythm. Of course, as winter approaches, it's always wise to check your local forecasts for the most up-to-date information. The Almanac offers a broad outline, but modern meteorology can help you plan your week with confidence. whether you're bracing for a blizzard or just hoping for a dusting of snow. The almanac sets the stage, painting a picture of the season to come, but the real story of winter in New York unfolds day by day, week by week. Each snowfall, each cold snap, and each unexpected warm spell adds a new chapter to the city's winter tale. So, as we dive into this year's forecast, remember, the almanac is a guide, not gospel. It's a tool for dreaming, planning, and connecting with the rhythms of the season, but it's not set in stone. With that in mind, let's open the pages and see what the Farmers Almanac predicts for New York's winter this year. Will it be a season of surprises, or will tradition hold true? Let's find out together. As winter settles in over New York, the thermometer is set to become your best friend and your biggest source of surprise. This season, temperatures across the city and state will be a true roller coaster ride. While the overall trend points to slightly milder conditions compared to the harshest winters of the past, don't be fooled into thinking it'll be smooth sailing. The weather will remain unpredictable, with sudden shifts that can catch even seasoned New Yorkers off guard. In upstate regions, especially those nestled near the Canadian border or in the Adirondacks, January could bring temperatures soaring as much as 4 degrees above the historical average. That means you might see more days with slushy sidewalks and less of the bone-chilling cold that usually defines the season. But don't let these milder spells lull you into a false sense of security. Keep your winter coat, hats, and gloves within arm's reach. Even with these warmer trends, powerful cold snaps are still on the horizon. When Arctic air descends, it can turn a mild week into a frigid one overnight, reminding us that winter in New York never truly lets its guard down. Prepare for wild temperature swings. One week you might be trudging through deep snowdrifts and icy winds, and the next, you could be dodging puddles as the snow melts away in a sudden thaw. These rapid changes can make planning your week a challenge, so flexibility is key. A big reason for this unpredictability is the influence of La Niña. This climate pattern can send alternating waves of Arctic cold and unexpected southern warmth sweeping across the state. One day, you'll feel the sting of icy winds. The next, you might be surprised by a burst of sunshine and above freezing temperatures. The most important thing to remember, be ready for anything. New Yorkers are known for their resilience, and this winter will put that to the test. Layering up is more than just a fashion statement, it's a survival strategy. Make sure you have plenty of layers at the ready, from thermal shirts to scarves and gloves. Staying flexible with your wardrobe will help you adapt to whatever the day throws at you, whether it's a sudden snow squall or an unexpected warm spell. And don't be fooled by a few days of sunshine or above-average warmth. Winter in New York has a way of coming back with full force just when you think it's over. Sudden snowstorms, icy rain, and dramatic temperature drops can all make a comeback, sometimes within the same week. This season is all about change, and that theme will continue right through the early days of spring. As March approaches, you might notice the first hints of thaw, but don't pack away your winter gear just yet. Late-season snow and cold snaps are always a possibility. The best advice? Keep a close eye on the forecast. Make checking your weather app part of your daily routine, and be ready to adjust your plans at a moment's notice. Whether you're commuting, heading to school, or planning a weekend outing, staying informed will help you stay comfortable and safe. One thing's for sure, New York's winter will keep us all guessing. So embrace the unpredictability, stay prepared, and make the most of every wild wintry day. Even with a milder forecast, expect some serious cold snaps. Mark your calendar for mid-December. A frigid blast could make holiday plans tricky. Another deep freeze is likely in early January, affecting all of New England. Late February brings the coldest stretch, with temps dipping below average statewide. These are the times to limit outdoor activities and keep kids and pets safe. Don't pack away your heavy gear too soon. Late-season cold can be the harshest. Prepare your home and car for these bitter spells. The chill snow repeat pattern means cold snaps will punctuate the season. The big question, how much snow? The almanac predicts totals just below normal, about 1.5% less than average. That's still a lot of snow for New York, especially in places like Buffalo or Syracuse. Even a below normal year means plenty of shoveling and travel headaches. Expect snow in bigger bursts, not a steady trickle. The timing of storms will matter more than the final total. Don't get complacent, 1 or 2 big storms can make the season feel intense. Get your shovels and salt ready, winter will still make its mark. The chill snow repeat theme means snow will come in waves with breaks in between. The almanac highlights 3 key windows for major snow: early December, mid-February, and early March. Early December could bring a festive but disruptive snowfall. Watch travel plans. Mid-February is prime time for a big storm, especially around the 8th to 11th. Early March may deliver a final blast, just as we're hoping for spring. These periods could mean snow days for schools and tough commutes. Stock up on supplies and stay alert during these windows. The exact timing will depend on short-term forecasts, but these are your best bets for major snow. Plan ahead and stay flexible. Even with slightly less total snow, the risk of major storms and blizzards is higher this year. Fewer small storms, but bigger, more powerful systems, especially along the Atlantic coast and in the mountains. Watch for a major snowstorm in mid-January, and another potential blizzard in early February. These storms can shut down cities, cause power outages, and make travel dangerous. Prepare to stay home for several days. Stock food, water, and batteries. Blizzards mean zero visibility and high winds. Don't take chances. The biggest threat this winter isn't the total snow, but the impact of a few major storms. Stay vigilant, especially during these high-risk periods. The Farmers Almanac uses a secret, centuries-old formula: no computers, just tradition. It factors in sunspots, moon cycles, and planetary positions, believing these influence weather patterns. Only the editor, Caleb Weatherby, knows the exact recipe. Modern meteorology relies on data and computer models, which are more accurate for short-term forecasts. Scientists are skeptical of the almanac's long-range accuracy, but millions still enjoy its predictions. Treat it as a fun tradition and a way to start thinking about winter prep. The almanac sparks conversation and helps us get ready, even if it's not always right. Use it as inspiration, but trust local forecasts for day-to-day planning. Now's the time to prepare for whatever winter brings. Get your heating system checked and make sure smoke and carbon monoxide detectors work. Stock up on essentials: non-perishable food, water, flashlights, batteries, and blankets. Keep a week's supply of medications on hand. Insulate pipes in unheated areas and know where your main water shutoff valve is. Prep your car, check tires, battery, antifreeze, and pack an emergency kit. Dress in layers and stay dry when outdoors. Listen to local officials and weather updates. Conditions can change fast. With a little planning, you can handle the surprises and enjoy the season. Stay safe and warm, New York.